Here's an article from a website called Exputer.com. Yosuke Matsuda says Japanese developers shouldn't imitate Western titles. If Japanese imitate Western games, they will not be able to produce good ones, says the president of Square Enix. Now the thing is, because he had given this interview a couple days ago. Yeah, it says it in an interview with Gendai Business through Yahoo Japan. Yosuke Matsuda discussed that Square Enix could not make good games by just imitating Western developers. Interestingly, however, even if Japanese imitate Western games, they will not be able to produce good ones. The drawings of monsters and the visual and audio effects are all somewhat Japanese, and players around the world knows that this is what makes Japanese games good. Overseas markets are important, but it is not enough to develop for them. And it's like, okay, maybe. Then he continues. I believe that playing is a sign that one is a person. As it is said that people are creatures of play, homo ludens, and without entertainment, I believe the mind would die. Now this is where he starts to go off the rails. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? He returned to the topic with more vital points. Nowadays, the game market has become globalized. The domestic market used to be large, but now it is spoiled next to China and the U.S. If you are not recognized even globally, you cannot do business. So it's kind of like, okay, what the hell are you talking about there? You're kind of mixing and matching shit. Anyway, Square Enix, however, is developing titles that are not wholly Japanese-based, contradicting his point. It's like, that's not his fucking point, numbnuts. Whoever, the guy who wrote this fucking article, his point is that, you shouldn't be imitating other people. The Japanese developers shouldn't be developing, or shouldn't be imitating Western developers. And by that same token, Western developers, U.S. developers, or Canadian, or whatever, should not be imitating Japanese developers. It's like you should make the game, number one, that you want to make. But number two, you need to make the game that you want to make. I mean, I guess that's kind of repeating myself, but you need to make the game that you want and not try to be, I'm just going to imitate. Oh, well, Elden Ring or Zelda's got this, so we need to throw this into our game. But does it make any sense? No, that's alright, put it in there anyway. That kind of shit, And of course, most of the reaction from people who've read this interview or are talking about it on Reddit or Twitter or what the hell ever else, whatever kind of social media you want to talk about, people are saying, well, the Japanese need to imitate the Western accessibilities and so on and such forth and stuff. And it's like, that's not really his point. But I mean, look, they should all developers should be trying to take quality of life improvements that have come from games before them and incorporate it in their games. Because there's few things I hate more than when a new game comes out, like say a new MMO, for example, that comes out and throws out all the improvements, all the advancements that other MMOs have made. Whether it's, hey, you want a PvP, well, you got to wear this particular, you got to toggle it off and on, basically. Either put on this outfit or whatever, you put on this ring, you put on a hat, whatever it is. Then it's open world PvP. But if you take it off, it's not. That kind of stuff. It's like if you want to have open world, PvP, that's what you got to do as an MMO, in my opinion. Is allow people to check out of it. Because otherwise you're going to kill your game. Because there's going to be guys who are going to be camping where the quest spots are, where you go to turn them in and they're just looking to kill you. They're looking to fucking troll you. So you got to be, you got to make advancements, you got to make improvements. But he's absolutely right. Square Enix makes their fair share of bombs and shitty games and stuff. But it's like, he's absolutely right in that they should not just be imitating. Because number one, you shouldn't be imitating anybody. You could take, you could take little things here and there from it. You could do little homages here and there if you want to. But you shouldn't be imitating people, period. You should be making, I don't want to be the next Michael Jordan. I want to be the first me. That kind of idea, that kind of mentality. Which it might sound a little corny, but hey, it's the truth though. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here because there's not a whole lot to say. I just wanted to talk about this because I believe it's absolutely true. Now, of course, he starts going on and on, like, talking about homo ludens and all this kind of shit, and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? Like he was, like he was doing something, we'll say, a little glug glug or whatever. Anyway, like I said, I'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.